What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sure we're all happy with a little bit of green in our portfolios lately, but what's also excited me is the recent opening of the UK and European markets on Easy Equities. This means that we are open up to the entire European region to invest our money, keep our assets, and earn some income in pounds and euros. So in today's episode, we're going to look first at the UK market, how to transfer money to pounds in Easy Equities, exactly how much it costs, and we're going to break down every one of the 28 companies that are available, who they are, what they do, and at the end of the episode, I'm going to reveal which company is my favorite that we invested 5,000 Rand in. So let's cross the pond and welcome back to Casual Cash. Over the last 10 years, the South African Rand to the dollar has gone from 8 Rand to where we are now, around 17 Rand. What that means is if you did nothing at all except keep your money in dollars in 2012, you would have more than doubled it in 10 years. Nothing else. Now imagine the compound effect if you invested in a 5% growth per year share in dollars. Well, the answer is for every 1,000 Rand you invested, you would have 3,400 Rand today, just simply from a different currency and a very low performing stock. Yet after the September 11 attacks in 2002, the dollar went to as little as 5 Rand 20. So why am I telling you all of this? The reason is that currencies can add an extra boost to your investment portfolio, like a gust of wind behind an aeroplane, or it can drag you down depending how they perform. So here is a real world example for you from my own portfolio. See, I invested in Tesla stock on the 10th of March. Since then, due to markets and Twitter feuds, the shares are at negative 4%. But during the same time, the dollar has gone up 11% to the Rand. So although the stock is down, just by holding dollars, my investment is up by roughly 7%. But as we saw with September 11 and a few other times, the same thing can happen in reverse. I guess my point is that just like we diversify our investments in sectors, I think it's good to investigate diversifying in currencies and countries as well. So the next on our list is the UK and pounds, and now that it's open on Easy Equities, all of us can look at it too. So here on Casual Cash, we're going to list all the UK stocks to choose from, how to change rands to pounds, and as always tell you my own view and which stock I bought 5,000 Rand of, while showing you the real cost of everything. So first is first, sending money to pounds is pretty easy. Click your menu on the top left, go down to inter-account transfers and Easy FX, then select your from account as ZAR and the to account as GBP or Great British Pounds. For this one, we're moving over 1,500 Rand. The total cost of 41 pence, which is 8 Rand 27 cents, or 0.55%, which is very reasonable. Then you can agree to the terms and conditions and select transfer now. Keep in mind, the conversion takes roughly half a day to complete. And if you're unsure of anything, just chat to Easy Equities and check out their FAQ page. Okay. So eventually the money converted and we could go shopping for UK companies, but without knowing much about this market, it's difficult to know what to look for and what is what. But luckily, we've done some homework so that we can show it to you. So Easy Equities has started in this market with just 28 companies. I assume they might add to this over time and add ETFs and others like they did with the US market. But for now, let's take a quick look at all 28 companies and who and what they are. So as you can see here, we have listed all the companies here on the left, the industry they're in the middle, and the description on the right. Feel free to pause on any one of them if you want to take a bit of a closer look, but we're going to go through them in alphabetical order. So first off is Anglo American. We know them in the mining industry. Antofagasta, which is also copper mining and interest in transport. The Ashtead Group, which rents a range of construction, industrial, and general equipment. AstraZeneca is patient-focused biopharmaceutical company. You might know them as one of the producers of one of the COVID vaccines. Barclays is a bank. BHP Group is a producer of various commodities such as copper, uranium, and others. BP, we know them for energy and petroleum. British American Tobacco, obviously it's in the name, tobacco and cigarette type products. Burberry Group is a luxury goods manufacturer, retailer, and wholesaler. I think they've also got a brand in there. Compass Group provides food and support services, basically catering for many countries across the world. CRH operates a building materials business in North America and Europe. DIA GEO is an alcoholic beverage company. You probably know them from Johnny Walker, J&B, Smirnoff, Ciroc, and a few others. Captain Morgan is in there. Then Flutter Entertainment, global sports betting and gaming company. GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, researches and develops a range of pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and consumer healthcare. Glencore is a producer and marketer of commodities such as metals and minerals. HSBC Holdings is banking and financial services. Intercontinental Hotels runs a range of hotels across the world. You might know them such as Crowne Plaza and Holiday Inn. Then we have International Consolidated Airlines Group, basically the holding company of British Airways and a few others. Interesting segment at the moment. Lloyds Banking Group, which is bank and financial services. Ocado Group, online grocery retailer, also fast-moving, developing industry. Rio Tinto, once again, mining and metals company. Rolls-Royce Holdings, yes, they make the cars, but they're also very big in the engineering industry for aerospace, power systems, and defense, which is the military. Scottish Mortgage Investment Trust. It's an investment trust that invests in listed and private company securities. Then we have Shell, once again, an energy company. SSE, which is an electricity network company engaged in generating renewable electricity. Unilever, fast-moving consumer goods company. I can list all of these and you'll know them. Domestos, Omo, Ben & Jerry's, Magnum, Walls. I can go on and on. Then we have Vodafone, which is actually the parent company of Vodacom that we have here now. And lastly, WPP, which is a PR company basically across the entire world. And that is it. Those are the 28 UK companies we can invest in from Easy Equities right now. I can't tell you what to invest in, and you can take a look at the graphs and company information to make your own decisions, but it wouldn't be casual cash if I didn't tell you at least some of my thoughts. So the company that I chose to make my first investment in was SSE. Now, SSE is the energy company focused on renewable energy and is already a huge and stable player in the country. It's kind of like Eskom if Eskom actually worked and went green. So I won't go into detail on this video, but I looked at the reports and the financials and the future of energy policies in the country, and this was what I wanted to invest in for the long term. So I went and I bought £72 of shares at a cost of 82 pence, which is 1.1% in fees. I later went back and bought another around 4,000 rands worth of shares 5 days ago. And if you want, you can follow the channel to see how it goes. But that is it for today's episode. I love being able to learn new things and share that with you all, including new markets and possibilities. So please like the video if you enjoy the information. And if you want to see more of this, as well as market updates and our investments, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. But until then, I will see you guys once again next time on Casual Cash. Cheers.